More than you thought you did.
Having one thing that is clearly, obviously not beef would make it harder to figure out what the other two are.
Exactly. I think that would be a fun comparison. We should totally do that.
Well, I was thinking of the logistics of how many unique slider variants could we cook on stream before we are full.
I think we'd only be able to do 2 variants. Like, I feel like we should do just your straight old slider or cheeseburger slider, and then maybe one that's slightly fancier. And that's it, because more than that, you're running into lots of permutations that are going to take forever to cook. Beef Impossible and bison. That would be an interesting comparison. The bison, I don't know though. I was going to say I feel like that would be obvious because it's so much leaner that you could probably tell the difference, but I don't know. Maybe you couldn't. These are all really good suggestions. Can we even get ground Beyond, or do they only sell those in burger form? Not that it matters, I suppose. We could just break up the burgers.
Oh, yeah, they give you preformed patties.
Do they? Which, I mean, I guess if we're doing a burger comparison, it's not a big deal.
But if we were trying to do sliders...
Well, yeah, that's true. All right.
Now, see, I pictured this as like a duel, so like... we would each make like a beef and a vegetarian play on a slider and have the other taste it. So if each of us were making 2 burgers and then trying them, like you could only do 2 rounds, and that's like 4 sliders, and that's quite the afternoon. So
yeah,
that's why I'm saying I don't think we should do like 2 fake meats and a real meat.
Okay.
Then, like, you'd only do 1 round each at that point. I don't know. We're thinking way too hard of the logistics of this.
I could eat 3 sliders.
Could you eat 4?
Why 4?
Because that would be, like, you cooking 2 and me cooking 2. And then you cooking 2 more and me cooking 2 more.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 4 is stretching a little bit. I feel like if I cooked all 3, like a beef, a Beyond, and Impossible... for you to try, and then you do the same for me, that's doable. But if we added, like, bison in there as well, that's a lot.
Yep. Yeah, no, then that's just 1 each. Actually, veering away from hypothetical stream concepts in the future.
So, can you cancel the potato timer? I think the potatoes are actually done.
Of course.
Go ahead and drain these.
Thank you for catching that. I'm sorry for not setting the timer.
No, you're good.
It turns out doing fake chicken nuggets is supposedly easier than trying to do fake burgers.
Yeah.
And Impossible has recently launched Impossible Chicken Nuggets. These chicken nuggets were already an amorphous, like, hey, we made chicken paste and then breaded it.
Exactly. They're already processed to hell. How can you do worse than that?
And a restaurant started serving them recently, and I'm really curious to try them, and I kept forgetting they existed. So we might have to go out and get some chicken nuggets soon.
I feel like that's a less interesting comparison, just because chicken nuggets are already so far from regular old chicken.
They've fallen so far from God's grace.
Do a bracket showdown, Beef versus Impossible, then Beyond versus something else, and winners face off in the final showdown. That, actually, you know what? With March Madness coming up, that's not a bad idea.
Which meat is best in life?
Which quote-unquote meat?
Gosh, but then we would have to eat like a bunch of really bad fake meats. There's only like 1 or 2 good ones out there, y'all.
Well, we wouldn't have to go extensive into all the different types of fake meat that are out there.
Oh, no, I'm just joking.
We wouldn't have to have quite as many competitors as the actual March Madness, but... also, for the best blind test, make n+1 tastings for n varieties. If two options make 2 of one of them, so there are 3 total samples to really test if you can tell them apart. Wow, you're getting serious, Alex.
Oh, dang.
you got like the control sample there to make sure that we're actually having correct interpretations of the flavors.
Sorry, I would have more to add to this conversation, but I'm still mentally thinking about buying a bunch of Impossible chicken nuggets and then recooking them at home to turn them into Impossible orange chicken.
Impossible orange chicken. That would be interesting, actually. I feel like that would actually. Whoa!
Oh,
Gosh. Can you put Buster in his pen, please?
yeah.
Well, there's something to clip. Egg disaster.
What do you need? I can clean this up.
Yeah, it needs to be. Need like paper towels to clean up all the egg goop.
I know. Here you go.
Thank you.
But what did you need from the fridge? Because I can clean
Butter.
this up while you stream.
I was trying to get the butter and the eggs fell out. Oh no.
Seriously, it's fine. Just... Is there anything that needs actively cooked in the kitchen right now?
No. Just this needs to be cleaned.